Look at my babies. I've had them for, oh God, how long? Since they were little. I just wanted to show them off before you see my ugly sky. Hi, Ricardo. How you doing? Look, we got one rooster though. One rooster. I call him, what do I call him? Rusty Roost. And his hen loves him for some reason. He beats her up all the time. But look at these. Look at that character. Look at him. He's just so damn cute. And there's another hen. I'll call her Mother Hen. And I got Thelma and Louise. That's the little twins there. See? The little suckers got out. And I had to chase them. Say hi. Yes, China Miss Jones is raising chickens, and I'm doing a damn good job at it. Kelly, I love you. It's so good to see you. I'm still trying to figure out how to work that damn Gmail messaging stuff. I always forget to go. My Gmail stays so backed up. Look at that. Hi. Say hello, chickadee. And I found a turtle yesterday, too. So I now own a box turtle. He's a male. I Googled it. But I wanted to get some of us together. Like, where is Chief Strongbow? I want to find Chief Strongbow. I want to find all of the people that really started out with me. You know, Kelly, you're number one. But I need them people because I'm having like just my dreams and my thoughts, and I know I am a part of this ascension, and I know that I'm gonna make it. But I just want to know how everybody's doing, how they feeling. Like, what do your skies look like? You know, like, can we talk? I miss y'all bad. Um, I wouldn't be here and be have this much knowledge as I have if it wasn't for you guys. You too, Kelly. So yeah, this is what I've been doing out here in the farmland. We're building a chicken coop. Can you see it? Um, I'm gonna start a garden. All right, dogs, don't y'all start with me. Wait till I show y'all these guys. Yes, look at the gray, y'all. Isn't it pretty? I never thought I'd be white-headed, but I like my gray. Y'all want to see this shit? I have not seen trails since I've lived here, and I've been here, what, two and a half months? Look at this shit. They killing Alabama today. Look at this mess. It's obvious right there. Oh, y'all can't see it right there. Y'all already know, if you've been watching the skies long enough, when you see it like this and they start early before the light comes up, it's gonna be a good day for sky watchers. And it's rare here in Alabama. That's why I don't release that many videos until, hey, y'all stop that. I'm gonna go sit on the trampoline because my mama dogs get on my nerves. I think Sandy got poison ivy, y'all. She's been itching and scratching. Hold on, I'm gonna set the phone down. Let me get up here. If I don't bust my ass. Okay. But how y'all doing? Stop, dogs. I got up here for a reason. Stop it. They're not trained. Yeah, there's a cat here too. She loves the chickens. I used to tell her, don't go near the chickens, but I don't want to do that anymore. Like, she'll get up there and chill with them. So, all right, let's turn this way. Look at this shit. Just look at the division here. Looks like a face anyway. Eye, nose. And you know, when I get these call-ins, we always have a good sky watch. So let me put my glasses back on that I stepped on earlier. This is like, look at these. I bent them and stepped on them. So somebody find Chief Strongbow for me. Who else? Everybody from back in that crew. I can't remember their names. I'm just so excited that I can go live. Riz, hi. How you doing, Riz? I see you're finally getting some respect on your channel. God, Lee. I know I look a hot mess. I've been decorating all day, but it's just that, you know, when we get that calling in our head, it won't stop. I'm just like Chief Strongbow. Who else? Like, from way back in the day, FPV. Golly. I miss y'all. I want to see y'all. I know I don't go to nobody's channel anymore, but you know what? The Wi-Fi here sucks. I'm running off my mom's hotspot because she's sleeping. And my mom's doing much better than she did when I got up here. She may have to have some more surgery on her heart, but she's rambunctious and she's old and she's mean as shit, but she's my mama. I love it up here in Alabama. I do, but I just miss the skies. Look at this mess. They never trail out here, y'all, ever. This is the first time I've seen it. Let's go over this way. I can't believe the reception I'm getting. Look at that. Messy. That's just messy. And, you know, I'm watching all these young people. Y'all need to check out Instagram, because Instagram, they are really, really wising up over there. I love to watch them grow. I used to not bite my tongue with them and then try to school them. But now I don't say anything. I just sit back and I watch them. And it's such a wonderful thing to watch them grow and know that we are living in a matrix and nothing around you is real. So what do y'all say, Kelly and Riz? Is the sky falling, or are we getting closer to it? Because I'm telling you, them stars at night are just, nah, they're way too close. You can like reach out and touch them. And the twinkling, and they're turning pink. Some of them just move for no reason. What else I want to say? I'm going to put my glasses back on. You guys, what's killing me is a UFO community. You guys are constantly looking for a light in the sky, like just a light that just moves across, or a saucer. It's much bigger than that. You got to look at the whole picture, guys. It's the entire sky, your entire sky. I'm not saying that they're not, they're unidentified, but they're coming out of the mother crap, which I think is the new Jerusalem right above us. I've been doing a lot of research on the Bible. Like, in my dreams, I question, like, why did they choose Mary and Joseph? You know, why them two? And that brought me to their heritage. And they were part of the Palladians family and the Andromedons, I think it is. Look, they got a fresh one right here. We had to stop. You got to stop and think for a little while, y'all. Just be alone like me, and your things start making sense to you. Like, man, okay, y'all know I didn't believe in Jesus at first. Not in him, but like he walked the earth. But I now think that, oh, I'm about to trip y'all out. I believe that truly in my heart that it was Michael, the Archangel Michael reincarnated. That's who Yeshua is. I feel good about knowing everything that I know, and knowing that I'm watching all these young people come up and I'm watching them grow, and it gives me more. I can precisely say that I'm fully hearted, believe in something, and walk with it, you know, and not be embarrassed or anything. I don't care anymore about what people think. I just don't. But I want to do a live stream with the crew. Riz, I don't know if you've ever been on a live stream other than, you know, with your boy. I'd like to have you on. Chief Strongbow, where the hell are you at? Like, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. And I'm starting some conversations I used to have with Chief Strongbow, you guys. Like, sometimes it was over the top for me. But now, like recently, like the past week, it's just been in my head. Everything that he said to me now makes sense to me. You know, and I never said, well, yeah, sometimes I'd be like, Chief, you want to explain that to me? Because I'm not getting it, and he would. But sometimes I didn't get it, but I'm getting it all. The birdcage deal, I know now I got to change my name too, guys. For not trying to Miss Jones, but I got to take away Yahweh's firmament, because Yahweh did not put this firmament here. He didn't. He didn't do it. And I know now that our souls are really recycled, but that's about to come to an end. Go into the light. No, don't go into the light. Don't go into the light, because that's how you get recycled. But I know that we are ascending. I know what it is about the second earth. It's like Gaia is giving birth. Like, she's just cleansing herself. And something dramatic is going to happen very, very soon. But you can't let fear run you. If you let fear run, you're going to stay right here in this third dimension. And you're going to be doing the same thing, but death can't find you. You understand me? Like, death cannot find you here. And that's torment. That means that, you know, the spirit of Lucifer, whatever the case may be, hell, when the Wi-Fi goes out, people already lose their damn mind. So he's the power prince of air. So he's running shit right now. But we've already won, you guys. We've already won, but it's hard to stay happy every day. But the main thing that I'm working on right now is forgiving myself, forgiving others, even if it's from a distance. I try to watch my mouth, my thoughts. You just got to be a good person. You just got to be a good person. Stop worrying about what you look like. I mean, I know I'm like, oh my God, I look like hot, but I don't care. You know, it's What is it? I mean, are you going to walk with me? Are you going to ascend with me? No. So it doesn't matter. And I know the toughest part for us females, why is there a butter knife on the thing? The toughest part for us females, I believe, is, well, males too, but the children. The children, I had to stop, y'all. I had to stop battling them. I had to stop talking about things because I can't save them. They have to save themselves. And one of my boys, you already know, it broke my heart. So I threw up for like 2 days. It hurt me, but that my higher self that I'm now able to talk to, like I can talk to myself. It's crazy to y'all, and she just keeps letting me know it's okay. It's okay that, they're not at the point that I'm at. They've done this before too. And if they do have to stay in the third dimension, it's okay. There's nothing you can do about it, guys. All these worries about bills and what you're driving and what you're wearing and all that needs to go. You need to get out here in the wilderness. Like, we have acres and acres and acres and acres and acres. We go fishing. I'm out here with Sandy all the time. We used to play in the pool right there, and you got to be with your family. You got to stay strong with your family. And I ain't talking about marriage. I'm talking about the person who gave birth to you, the person who raised you. It's your sisters, your brothers. My sister and I do not get along, but I pray for her from a distance. I have no hatred toward anybody. I'm not mad at anybody anymore. It's just all that keeps you from ascending. It holds you right here in this third dimension. You understand me? You want to rise. There's 12 dimensions. I always thought there were just 5. There's 12 bad boys, and I can't wait. Like, I'm so ready. I'm just ready. Not that I'm going to kill myself or anything, but I'm ready to go. Like, I can't wait to even be in the presence of my creator or the source. The whole, back to the Adam and Eve thing, I see where I see where they got their story from. I see how it's partially true. I get it. I was doing so much research last night, guys, and I felt like I was actually around you guys. Like, I felt like y'all were around me. I know it's crazy, but I thought this morning, you know what? If this Wi-Fi works out for me, I am going to go live, and we're just going to shoot the shit. And I came out here and I saw this mess. And when I saw this mess, I was like, okay, that's a definite yes. We're going to do this. Why not? Talk shit and look up here. You guys got to go check out Instagram. Especially Miss Cloud, Miss Walton over there, who I met through Riz. She is killing it. She's figuring out, she's using sketches. Like, she'll take a video of the sky and she uses a sketch to edit. A sketch app to edit. And it's phenomenal. And what I'm seeing a lot of is raw. I'm seeing raw everywhere. And another thing, y'all, I don't think that they were just wearing costumes. I don't think that they just put on that dog. I think they're actually half beast, half human. I do. I think Mary and Joseph were picked like they were, because I used to be so mad. How you get Mary pregnant at 14 years old and then didn't even tell her husband, but you want to come to her in the spirit of, but it was Daniel, the spirit of Daniel, who went and told Mary, this is just what I'm saying, that she was going to be conceived. And there was another female, her cousin Elizabeth was also told that she was going to have a child that was going to be a teacher and blase. But I think he was reincarnated from the 9th dimension. I believe that he was the Archangel Michael. And I think they do this all the time. I think they always reincarnate to come help us. Just give us a nudge, because we are being kept prisoners here by the reptiles. They keep us prisoner, keep you angry, keep you mad, because they got to live off our energy. It's not about a blood sucking or eating people. It's about energy. And you just can't be mad. You can't be sad. You can't be mad, because that will keep you here. You want to be light. Like, a light is a damn feather, and you just want no problems. And it's easier said than done, but hey, I'm doing it. I'm really doing it. It's taking a while, like, I'm quick to snap, like I did on my mom yesterday, but I had to go back and apologize yesterday morning. I was like, I gave her a hug. I said, Mom, I'm just so sorry. I had no business, talking to you like that. It was all over her being selfish. But then I realized, like, my heart was so heavy, because I felt so bad, talking to her like I did. That weight keeps me here. If I could tell y'all like that, I can't have that in my life. I just can't have it in my life. I just can't. Like, so I had to apologize, and mean it. You can't just say I'm sorry because you think you're going to get by with it. You actually got to heartfelt. It's got to be like I did. I almost cried when I did it, y'all. I hope y'all are on my level. I hope that y'all are just feeling the vibes and get outside. You guys got to get outside. I don't care if it's a park, if your backyard, neighbor's yard. Excuse me. I don't care if it's just a trail somewhere. Get out there. Feel the leaves. Talk to the plants. I'm telling you, I talk to them all the time now. My mom thinks I'm crazy, but I got me some chickens, a turtle, my dog. I think Sandy's got either poison ivy or poison oak. But this right here is not a damn sky. Clouds never existed. All of this is just a hot mess. But I'm still not calling them planets, y'all. But I'm telling y'all, these spheres, they've been written. Like, it's been written that they're going to show up. There's like 12 of them just in our little area, and they're inhabited. But I don't think they're like planets, I'm a flat earther. So I'm still working my way around that. But in the meantime, I'm not going to get mad at anybody for thinking differently. So I just want to reach out to all my big dogs, that put up with my shit back in the day. Shanna Honey, just, I love y'all. And I just thank y'all so much for being there for me and helping me through everything. Hell, I still need help, but, I got to start going live more. I fell into, I'm not antisocial, but I have a social disorder. Like, I don't like to do YouTube anymore. I don't even like talking to y'all. But I know if I continue to just be to myself, I'm not gonna feel the ascension and the joy of it as much as I would sharing it with you guys. And I just need for somebody to tell me, like, I get you, China. I really get you. And I need for somebody to tell me how much I've grown, because I've grown a lot. Like, y'all remember my first video? I went through my videos last night. Y'all, I'm about to cry. I went through my videos last night, and I was like, my ignorance. My ignorance was just out there, and I was so aggressive, and I was just so bound to tell people that they were wrong. And it was, I just laugh at myself now. Like, no one in this community is wrong. No one's 100% right. But no one is wrong, because it's a part of your learning. And we got to let y'all do that. I'm not going to say, well, no, you're wrong. I can come to you and advise you, maybe you should check this out, or what if. That's a good thing too. You can say, what if, just what if. Therefore, you're not pounding them with your beliefs and your research, because hell, all of us right now could go to, I love seeing y'all in the chat. I'm going to put my glasses on in a minute. But all of us could go to the theater, each and every one of us, sit beside each other, eat each other's popcorn. I guarantee you, neither one of us are going to have the same definition of that movie when we walk out. We're just not. It's not going to be like, what'd you think? Well, I like this part. What is your favorite part? And then you get a different perception of it. Well, that's just like we are in this community. We're watching the sky all the time. The same sky is doing the same thing, but people still don't see that what's going on in the UK is going on in New Zealand. What's going on in New Zealand is going on in America. I mean, people don't see it because they don't spend enough time on it. They look at our videos, just call us crazy and do no research. But all that research has brought me back to the Bible. And you got to know that Mary and Joseph and all of them, Abraham, all of them were not 100% human. They wasn't. They were not 100% human. The archangels chose them so that we would be here, like us, the real humans. Like, well, we're descendants of them too, so we're not 100% human. But they're here to save us, you guys. There's going to be an alien invasion. But it's not an alien invasion because they've been here. They're here. We're the reason they're here. They're here. We're here because of them, should I say. And you got your good and your bad, your yin and your yang. But with the whole thing going around, I had corona. I can't say that here, but I had the thing. I had it. My smell, I couldn't smell or taste. That's when I realized that I had it. I was like, whoa, I really can't smell or taste. And then it just got so bad. My lungs were just, it got bad. Like, I didn't smoke one cigarette. I didn't even get out of the bed for 3 days. And I'm telling you, the stuff that was coming out of me everywhere was viral. From having kids, I know what viral is. If it's green and it's coming out both ends, it's just viral. And then you start my stepdad here, his father just passed. His funeral was last week. And when he was 80, he went into the hospital, and now that they've buried him, they're finding out all kinds of things, like what they did with the ventilators, and I mean, his body was deteriorating, and how much money they get. Do you know how much hospitals get just from a patient? And if they keep them in the ICU, man. And then families can't see them. I just went through all of that with my family, but you know what? I've continued to tell them, he's in a better place. I used to think, why do people always say that? They always say he's in a better place. Technically, he's just waiting for us to ascend so everybody can be judged in one day. Everybody, my belief is that you don't pass and go straight to heaven or hell. That's not how it works. This is the day we've been waiting for this time over and over again. Keep reincarnating, trying to help everybody, but they take our memory. This is what we mean when we say wake up. And I just realized this like 6 months ago. I've been saying wake up to everybody, and I didn't really know what I was talking about, but now I know what I'm talking about, because I'm waking up like more and more every day. I know who I am. I really think I was Egyptian. Like, yeah, Egyptians came from not the Palladians, but the Andrenodones, I think it was. They put together all of these people before us so we could be us. So we would come to a point of understanding and calmness and love. That's all we need to do is love. You know, let there be light. And the Bible, Shannon only taught me that. That was said before the sun was even made, right? Because everybody here is like Adam and Eve before they bit the forbidden fruit. Oh, I'm gonna tell you about that too. It was light, because the light beings. It was just the Garden of Eden, the tree of life. Oh man, I ain't got my paper with me. I need to tell y'all the name of my thumb got stuck. It does my arthritis. Y'all see that knot? Like I'm just wearing out. It's stuck right now. But the serpentines, I call them serpentines, but these snakes, half human, half snake, were very much real, guys. Very, very much real. And I can't think of their names. I'll go get the paper in a minute. But they were very real. They came here, and they did that so that, you know, well, you'll have powers of God if you eat from this fruit or this tree, the tree of life. I used to think that it was just a tree in the Garden of Eden, but no, it was the tree of life. But, you know, here it is. Like 100 years later, nobody had any powers. Nobody did anything, but the reptiles, they took over. They took over. And Adam and Eve were not the first human. They were maybe the first humanoids that looked like us, but everybody else, guys, there were blue beings, there were green beings, there were little beings, ones with the damn triangle heads. So there's a lot of them. And I know I'm talking a lot, but I'm so excited. See, you still see that definition of what I'm talking about? Right here. See this right? Look at this guy. Right there. But God dang, my knuckle is really stuck. Like, it's stuck. Adam and Eve were not as human as we are. They continued to allow us to, you know, come back, because they knew that they were going to be here for us. They knew that some of us were going to, you know, wake up sooner than others. My question is, guys, what do you think? Because this is going to be it. You know, the source is going to judge us and it's going to take us up. Or are you going to stay here? Do you think they'll ever create us again? You know what I mean? Like, there's many, 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 many beings. Many beings. Some walk upright. Some walk on their knuckles. You know, it's not about evolution. It's about them creating us. Not simultaneously, but like over thousands of years. We're at the point of being human that we can forgive and that we can actually bring light to our world. We're not walking around angry and mad and upset, you know, because hell, they're charging us for all this shit to live here, and Gaia is our home. We're not supposed to be paying for all this. But you get over that after a while, and you learn that, hell, as long as you got some shoes on your feet, seriously, as long as you got some shoes, some socks, some clothes, and you're warm, and you got a roof over your head, that's all you need. That's all you need. That's it. And walk with the spirit of God in you, the source, however y'all want to refer to them. I'm going with the Elohims, but they did this for us. So we can at least give them a respect, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready, y'all. Y'all hear me? I am ready to go. But y'all, people, it's not like people are going to disappear. Clothes are going to be everywhere, and planes are going to fall. Well, if the planes fall, that's because the Earth stopped. And I know it's kind of crazy. I believe that the Earth does spin, even though we're flat. I ain't figured that one out yet, but it's going to stop. It's going the wrong way. Once the reptiles took over, blame it on Adam and Eve, but once they took over, they rotated this Earth, this planet, or planet Gaia, this flat plane. They rotated it so third dimension. That's where the third dimension comes in. Once they stop it, that's when planes are going to fall, because everything's going to stop. You're going to stop. Just don't panic. You know, you're going to stop. Some people are going to want to throw up. Some people, even your dogs, your animals are going to go with you. But I mean, I've done my research, guys, and it's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. So whatever you need to do, you need to get ready, because we're about to ascend, and it's not. We'll be on an Earth. It's not a brand new Earth. It's Gaia. It's like she's giving birth. It's like her coming out, like rebirth. You know, with the moon at her feet. Gaia is very real. This planet, or this plane, is very real. She lives, she breathes, she has attitude. Man, look at what she does for us. Just look at what she does. It's amazing. She's amazing. You know, I see people litter now, and I'm just like, oh, why do you do that? Like, there's a trash can right beside you, or an ashtray right beside you, and you're just flipping out butts. By the way, cigarette butts are not biodegradable, y'all, so stop doing that. Our oceans are filled with plastic. And you know, in the Bible, where it says that a certain amount of the fish will die, a third of the stars will fall. Well, that's because we're doing that. All these fish are going to die because we've polluted that water so much. It's not like, you know, Yahweh killed them. It's not like he said, all the fish are dead. No, birds are going to fall because we're killing them too. You know, it's birds don't even have anywhere to nest anymore unless you have land. Unless you have a whole lot of land, and you can actually, like, I picked up a turtle yesterday. I sure did. He was in the middle of the road, and I picked him up. I call him Mr. Turtle. You got to reach out and do things. And if you're not like that, if you don't love animals, and if they're not attracted to you, try it. Reach out. Just get you a pet. Do something that's going to keep your mind off your problems. Okay, this camtrail just really did something crazy right here. Look. Hold on. Right there. Yep. It's like he dipped down. He dipped down a bit. And you know what? Common sense, people. Come on. Y'all see these trails? Hang a left, hang a right. I mean, sharp 90-degree angles. And y'all think a pilot is in there? You really think a human pilot is in there? When they go straight through the sun, y'all think a human pilot is in there? Mm-mm. I believe that these trails, officially, my thing is, I believe it's just to cover what's coming. That's why they separate that like they do. That's why they drop orbs out, guys. They're all around us. And these nanobots, zombie apocalypse, guys, no one's going to come out of the ground. No one's going to come out of the ground. Ooh, that's not going to happen. They're already here. They walk among us. You already know who they are. And they say that, oh, like my son, oh, I'm going to be all right. You know, he says he did it for his son, and I get it, he did it for my grandson, but you're going to be triggered one day. And one day you're going to be triggered by these towers, and that's going to be it. Your soul's already, you know, I hate to say this about, but your soul's already gone. I mean, maybe if you're not fully, because you got to get 2, and then you got to get the booster, and then you got to get another one in 6 months, you know. And the word Delta, can I say that, YouTube? The word Delta, and then the Delta, Google that. What Delta means, and it completely overwhelmed me with, like, are you kidding me? This is why they call it Delta. Man, it's amazing what you can do when you're really just out in nature. No boyfriends, no girlfriends, I mean, if you're already married, hell, you better get your partner into it too, because y'all are going to eventually bump heads. Talk about your beliefs. Talk about everything. You need to do it now. I'm saying December, y'all. I didn't know that Yeshua was born in August 21st. You know, if that right there don't tell y'all something, come on now. Why we celebrate December 25th? Gotta be something to that. So the Bible is not a total fib. It's not a total lie. They only told us enough so we would fear our God. We would fear living here. We would fear not going to church. We would fear our own thoughts. We would fear questioning a preacher. We would fear our peers. You know, when all it boils down to is what the hell you wearing to church today? And then you get in there. My thing about church, y'all, is that you're listening to this one preacher who's telling you his story, right? But you don't get to question it. You don't get to question it. Why don't everybody take turns and get up there on the podium? You know? Why don't you write your own Bible? Because we're ran by a book. It's just a book, y'all. A book. Written by many, many different people. But Book of Enoch, you got to get into it. I'm going to get this paper and I'm going to tell y'all this other thing I'm getting into. Yeah, there's a craft right there. And guys, I've got to the point to where I can think of something like, I literally can say, okay, in my head, like, I'm going to work toward this. I'm going to speak it into existence and it'll happen. Like, I'm not psychic or anything, but just knowing that I'm in a place in my heart and my soul, that I'm in a place of comfort, things happen for me. Like, they just happen in a good way. You know, it's you know, people got to stop saying karma's going to get you. Karma, she's just, it's just like yin and the yang. She can give you as much as you want, as long as you just stay sane. And I mean sane. People can't even, I see colors, I see orbs now, like your whole aura. I can see you coming and I'm like, oh, let me just step over here because I can see the anger or the fact that you're coming over here to tell me something about your bad day. I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry. I know that's mean and rude, but if it doesn't concern me, then don't bring it to me. You know, and I just don't want to hear it. I don't. If it doesn't concern me or your health or my health and you're my family, then I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know what happened last night. Don't come to me talking about anybody else either. We're grown. We're grown people. I'm 51 years old. I don't got time for that anymore. And ladies, stop it with, I'm single. Oh my God, I need a man. No, you don't. All you need is you. That's all you need. You don't need your kids. You don't need your husband. All you need is you and the source. Source is Elohim's God, Yahweh. That's all you need. And you have to believe. You have to believe that the person that you've been, because I know none of us are righteous. I don't care who you are. You've got to make mistakes in your life. But you got to be able to learn from them. You cannot continue to do it over and over. And I see these women who are my age, and I've been single for 5 years, almost 6 years. My husband's been dead 6 years. And I'm just getting to the point to where I'm starting to like someone. Yes, kind of talking to someone, and I feel good about it. But you know what? There's no demands. There's no nothing. If we talk. If we don't, we don't. But talking to him makes me like, okay, and he's flat earther. So makes me feel good. I don't feel like I have to be in a relationship. I now have a choice. And I'm never going to fall in love. The fact that I love all these chickens, it breaks my heart because I know I'm going to have to lose them one day. And the dang turtle I just picked up. Look at my chickens in case y'all didn't see them. Look at these 2 chickens right here. Look at them. Stelma and Louise. Say hi. Hello. Look, I've never seen a chicken like that. With their hens. I ended up with 1 rooster and hens. That's what I wanted. Here's this rooster. He's just starting to get his beak and all of that good stuff right there. Look at him. He's so cute. Rooster Roos, what are you doing over there? And this is the hen. He beats her up. He's starting to, trying to get her. So I took her out and I put her over there. And she cried. She whined like it's a squeaky whine. But they're doing good. You want some more water? They drink hella water, y'all. Hella food. But these 2 right here, I just want to take them and I pick them up every day, rub them every day. We're getting ready to build their pen. Well, I hope my dad buys one. I really hope he goes out and buys one because, just things are just happening. Like, and I got a garden going on. Well, not yet. I need to be schooled to that, y'all. Hold on. I need to be schooled about gardening. I don't even know what time. What would you grow now? Here. You want to see Sandy? Say hi, Sandy. She's chilling in front of the fan. Hold on, let me see. Turn it. Hey, Sandy. Say hi. What you doing there? What are you doing? Yeah, I think she's got poison ivy or poison oak. Excuse my bedroom. I'm still working. Yep, let me sit down, grab my chit chat, because my hands are freezing. And having arthritis, man, when it gets cold, it's worse than my ankle. All right. And I finally got me some insurance, y'all. Like free insurance. I'm about to have my ankle fixed. They have to re-break it and cast it, but man, I will be able to walk normal again, it's God is good. Source is good. Elohim's, whatever, I feel them. I literally feel them. And it just makes me smile. It does. And forgiveness, I think, is the biggest thing that we have problems with, because you have a hidden agenda somewhere. Like, even if I get angry with somebody, another person would never get angry about that precise whatever I was angry, if y'all get that. But everybody has a reason to be mad and worry. If you worry, you go through it twice. Y'all stop it. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. You paid the way for it to happen in a good way. You just can't. I watch some of these people on YouTube, and they have all the words that I want to say to y'all, but y'all know my vocabulary is limited because I've just been a mom all my life. I just want to reach out to the people and hug them. Like, okay, I know what that word means, but I would have never thought to put it in that sentence. We all word things differently. So my point is, if my vocabulary would have been a little bit larger, then maybe you guys would have got me a long time ago. I've really been trying, y'all. I've been trying so hard, I just want to be loved by this community because you guys are my family. Chief Strongbow, golly, I miss you so much. I miss all of you guys. FPV, what? Instagram, y'all kicking butt. Y'all are kicking tails over there on Instagram. I'm so proud of y'all. I would like to get to know y'all too. I can't get my damn jacket off. Hold on, put y'all right here. But let me find my glasses. We got to do this more often, y'all. We got to. I stayed up all night long. I had some lamps to work on, but I stayed up all night long. Look, this one's broken, but I don't care. I will hold on to it because I can't afford to go out and get prescription glasses. Okay, there we go. What's up? Okay, who's here? There's 8 thumbs up. Thanks for the thumbs up. And then, people are like, when you have, I watch some streams, they'll be like, well, there's only so many people watching. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Hello, Miss Tam. I always say your name wrong, don't I? Tamro. Where's Shanahoney when I need her? Rebecca. Remember Rebecca G? I can't say her last name either. Rebecca G, I love you so much. Here's your home, is your body, and the home, your soul is heaven. Riz, I've learned so much from you. Don't even get me started on you. I'll be here for hours. You, my friend, are phenomenal. You're just absolutely phenomenal. I love the way that when you do your videos, and I'm sorry they've been striking you, but I think you and I went through the same thing, Riz, because I got suspended for posting that video I tried to show you with the 12-year-old kid that was on TikTok. They took down my TikTok, too. I was badass on there. I loved it. But, you got, I think you got suspended for like 3 months or something. They let you back on in a week, if I'm right. That happened to me too. I didn't even know I could go live again. I just check it. Second strike, one more. Back up all your information. If not, go ahead and get you a second channel. Start that second channel. Because right now, Riz, I know you feel it. I know you feel it because you're so family oriented. Like you're the most beautiful family. And I know that you have to be feeling it's coming. It's coming. 2 weeks. Are you suspended for 2 weeks, or you say it's gonna happen in 2 weeks? Let me do this. My hands are so cold. Sorry, 1 more 2 weeks. But what do they do? What are you doing that they're doing that to you? I don't see you doing anything out the ordinary. I mean, you're not playing music. You're not using people's material that you can't. It's crazy. Like they got me. Yeah, that's her name. Thank you, Kelly. How's the family, Kelly? Thanks for the video. Y'all see Kelly also caught that big red sphere that nobody talks about. Like, nobody sees that damn thing, but you got it good, Kelly. That's why I had to do that video for it. Native, hi. What they give you strikes for? Let me see. Out there, who movies is... Well, that one time it wasn't too long ago either. I tried to show it to Riz before I uploaded it because I knew I was going to get in trouble, but not like 3 months. And I don't know if he got to see it, but it was a 12-year-old kid straight telling you exactly what... I think that he was a disciple. I think he was a reincarnation of one of the archangels. Because he had everything precise. He told you exactly what was going to happen, not when it was going to happen, but around the September time. And he talked about the V. He told you what it does, how the trails drop the nanobots, and I mean everything, like how the certain masks, those blue doctor's masks, there's magnets in there, guys, that attract the nanobots. And you got to understand that these nanobots, they reproduce in, I mean, they're always going in your body. They're just, we have them. I know I have them. I've been out there for almost 8 years. But you have to have to activate them. You understand? They've been preparing for this for a long time. But not to kill us off, to run us. You understand? Because the people who are, their reaction when that the jail stuff sits in, and then, woo, you're going to be ran by an AI. An AI. That's why you got to have all to activate the nanobots that reproduce in their body all the time. They're never quit. Making them AIs. Soulless, sexless AIs. What was the guy's name in the wheelchair, the scientist? Right before he passed, he said, AIs will be the death of humanity. But we never thought of it like, whoa, turning us into it. You know, like hundreds of years they've been... Then they make you think that the zombie apocalypse is going to be like, oh, coming out the ground. What about the people who are cremated? How are they going to come back? It's just, you start thinking about this shit and you're like, oh my God, it's perfect what they've done. This is why we have help from up there. And Riz is the only one on YouTube. I used to try to do what you do, Riz. But I got, you know, people talk about me and make me cry because I'd be like, that's a B. I usually see that. But you, on the other hand, came out and just blew it out the water. Because your patience. You have so much patience, Riz. I'm learning to have patience. But I just gave up a couple of times trying to do precisely what you do. You know, they're damn near waving to me now. Literally. And I literally can telepathically talk to them. How about that? It's not like speaking. It's like a sense. You get a sense of ease because I know that these are the Palladians or these are that guys and the big the grasshoppers. What do you call them? The praying mantis. That's the only one I've ever seen witnessed in person. 10 feet tall, smelled really really bad. Didn't move his shot, but his little arms, they were so gross. But and it lasted maybe 10 seconds. But he told me. She told me, I think it was a she, that I was going to be okay. That I was going to be okay, in a sense. And ever since that day, I was on my mother's porch at nighttime. I just knew that I was going to be okay, but at the same time, I wasn't ready. You know, I still was mean. I wasn't mean. I was just pushing issues. Like, my kids didn't even talk to me for a year because they was like, Mom, you just got to quit. But it's kind of like hitting the lottery and you want to just tell people. But you know, if you do, you're going to be used, abused. You know, and all of a sudden here come people out the woodwork. It's just opposite for me because they were just hating on me everywhere except for you guys. You know, I remember watching Chief Strongbow, you guys. I need to get my glasses. I need to talk to y'all. I remember watching Chief Strongbow back in the day and being like, man, if I could just meet him. Riz too. If I could just meet him. Chief Strongbow told me to go to Riz's channel. And then I saw that he was of African American descent because you don't see that anywhere on YouTube. You don't see it. And he's got that strong presence about himself. Got me. Like, okay, clarification. That's what it was. It was clarifying to me that I'm not crazy. All these people have been talking about me back in the day. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Y'all couldn't, that's what I was, used to dress up and all that. I don't even do that no more. Y'all couldn't get past my looks to listen to my, what I was saying. And then I had to stop. I had to start sexing it up instead of, sexing it down. I was like, well, maybe if I could just be really pretty, put my hair up, put earrings on, and try to talk like a valley girl, they'll listen to me. That's wrong move. I made so many bad moves here on YouTube, you guys. It's worth it, though. It was so worth it. Especially you guys who are hanging out with me. I just love it. And I just knew I had to do this today. You are not crazy. You are ahead of the time. I know. And every day, is that Mr. Butterbud? Yes, I love you too. What did you say? Oh, yeah, let me tell y'all that name. Anyone see the serpent video? No. You know what? I'm on my iPhone. I can't screen share. I sure would. Quite a few. You know what? Oh, I pawned in my laptop. So I was going to say I'll jump on StreamYard. I could do it from my mom's phone, though. Hey, check this out. iPads, Apple Pads, whatever y'all want to call them. Y'all really suck when it comes to streaming on YouTube because we can't screen share. There's no screen share option at all. I sure do, Miss Butters. All her thumbs up. Okay. Y'all make me want to go see it. I might just jump on my mama's phone. I know I say that sometimes and I never come back. Because I tend to shy away. Like when I'm done, I'll be like, yeah. But that's why I need y'all support. Like, anybody know where FPV, but what One Conscious? Where's One Conscious? What in the hell did they do with Hangouts? That's where all my people are. Everyone loves China. Oh, no, not everyone. And I want to officially apologize to certain people. I'm going to say their names. Y'all know who they are. Because I did some videos on them. Only because they were talking smack. But, to me now, it's like, hey, if I'm on your mind, whether it's good or bad, I'm okay with that. So I will apologize for being aggressive. And, getting in other folks' business, trying to take up for people. That was just wrong. Kind of rest in peace, hang out. I know, right? But I still have... Okay, Kelly's the one that's teaching me about this, the Gmail Hangouts. I still have all of that in there, though. I went down, I was like, hold on. This was like 7-8 years ago. So I still have all of that. It's just, why do you have to go to Gmail for it? That's just, ugh. I did a rant. I was just frustrated. I know. Stop the rants. I literally have to stop and put these on. I literally have to stop the rants. Like, I have no business ranting because no matter what I say or do, you're either going to believe me. And I got to stop taking up for other people when it's not even my business. I'm just that kind of person. Like, I'm always like, well, I don't like the way you're talking about that person, so I'll go say something. But I'm not doing that anymore. How much time, guys, have we wasted on just stuff like that? Ladies, how much time have you wasted getting ready for dates or, trying to please your children in a way that that you can't afford? Like doing things outside of the norm to please somebody else. That's a waste of time. It's just a waste of time. And I used to do it all the time. All the time. And what else I want? Oh, here's that paper. What else I want to tell y'all? I know I'm missing something. I'm so excited. Because I like it, like when I see Butterbud and Beth and Riz and Kelly. Like, that's my family. I don't care if there's 100 people watching or not. If you've taught me anything between all the group is y'all have taught me to love. Like, when I first started Instagram, when I first started YouTube, I was like, I didn't see crafts. I was seeing orbs and stuff. My first video was an orb, but I thought people were only there because, first of all, I talked out of hand. I used to curse a whole lot. And the fact that I would wear, low cut tops or something, I was just being fancy with it. But once I started seeing literally seeing the crafts, and then Chief Strongbow, and then new pair of glasses, I think her name was, I was looking for little bitty crafts, like little bitty structures. Boy. Riz, are you seeing any of the light beams? These light beams, but I know you've seen them. I've heard you mention them. But they look like, Riz, when you did the sun flares, and you could see all the demons and stuff. But these beams, they sit on the clouds, and they're very, very light. I mean, they just shine. That can't be bad. Those beings cannot be bad. And they're like in cubby holes. They're like in little cubby holes, like honeycombs. You know, and they're just like, some are standing there, some have long tails. Like, these tails are so long on these beings. Some have tails and feet. But you know, I always see them with some with young kids, like young beings. And when you look at them, I look at them now, I can tell the difference between male and female. I can feel the love, if they're holding the kid or got him by the neck. Some of us, you can see them demons up there, but they just got all kind of stuff going on. Like it, but I tend to look away from that now. I don't entertain them anymore, because the more you entertain them, the more energy you give them, the bigger they become. You know, that's what they want. They want that fear. Somebody asked me on Instagram yesterday, it was like, do you ever get scared? I used to get scared as hell. I don't get scared anymore. I simply steer the other direction. And I can feel them, like, I can feel them around me. The hair on the back of my neck will literally stand up. And I just be like, shh, get it behind me. I'm walking with Christ. Get it behind me. And they get it behind me. I'm not scared anymore. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. But you know, in the back of your head, you're always like, there's only one thing that could happen to me that would really make me lose it. And of course, that's my kids. Like, if anything was to happen, because I have great kids and they've always been good, and I have a grandbaby now. That too, guys, I can't be biased. I can't say, well, if my mom goes, then she's in a better place. But if one of my children go before me, then it's all, no, it's not. It's all the same. Guys, our Creator is not selfish. You don't get just one chance at this. Especially when you're in a prison. We're in a prison. We are in a prison. They erased our memories. So you got to understand that our ancestors are coming back. And they're like, well, you got to wake up. But poking you, just get up. Wake up. Because they can't touch us as long as we are light. You understand? Like, you can't touch me. You just can't. But if you're left here on the third dimension, death will escape you. That means that you'll just be tormented. They could pull your teeth out, stick shit in your ear, rip your nails off. Death will escape you. Death will not be here. We're going to be right up there. Where's Enoch? Like, I think about all these characters now, and I'm just like, wow. And Enoch has explained the way the sun and the moon works. And if you people don't start reading that, stop arguing with people. Like, you got to read the book of Enoch. You have to read it. And detail over and over and over again. Oh, let me tell y'all the name of... Okay, have y'all ever heard of Gaia, Earth, being referred to as Uranta? It's Urantia. Anybody? Is that skies above? Hi, Michelle. I can't read the chat afterwards. Urantia. Anybody ever heard of Gaia, Earth, being referred to as that name? And the name of the serpent who talked Adam and Eve to do away is called Nodi. It's Nodites. It's that word. That's what those are. That's a serpent that talked. They're half serpent, half human. And I'm telling y'all, Ra's actually half Jekyll and half human. I'm telling you. And damn it, I don't know if y'all remember, Kelly, you might remember, I did a show on about Jim Henson. Jim Henson, you know, the puppet master who did, you know, Sesame Street and all that. The one who did the Dark Crystal. Did y'all not see the picture I posted on my community? And I used to have, I don't know about if that's still my little thumbnail down there, I always had the birds. Always the birds. How come there's a bird? It's a statue, and it's in Egypt. And it's got the perfect bird face. I think they killed off Jim Henson because he got really too close. It's exactly what them things look like. I'm telling you, the whole gear, the way they walk, the way they slump, that's them. I mean, to the damn T. And y'all know Jim Henson supposedly died of, what did he die of? Come on, y'all. Y'all know what he died of? Something males cannot die from. TSS. TSS. How does a male get toxic shock syndrome? Wearing tampons? And that was like, and you know, The Dark Crystal was the very first movie I ever went and saw in a theater. I was 12 years old. And that movie always stuck with me. I couldn't watch the series though. That was way off course. But you know how the big boar lady with the thing in her head, those planets, that thing that she had in the center of her room, When the planets aligned, I'm telling y'all that isn't a bureau, home of the Anunnakis, and I'm not telling you this is what I think. I gotta stop doing that. Nibiru, our binary sun, and our sun. It's not our sun, but these three will align. Y'all don't know how close the moon and the sun and the moon been lately? Something's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen real soon. Once they align, that's when Earth's gonna stop. And that's when Yahweh's gonna come. That's what they call the rapture or whatever. It's not like y'all gotta realize it's not gonna be picnicking. It's not gonna be like, oh, getting this one, I want this one, I want this one. It's all about you. It's all about you and your state of consciousness. It's all about you. And if you want to see what we see, and you want to be able to communicate on a level of understanding, then you've got to get rid of all that nonsense. You got to get rid of all of it. Everything you're taught in school, man, this shit's so bass backwards. Excuse me. It's just is. It makes me laugh now because they got us. They only got us by erasing our memory. I've got to understand that. Just to keep us here, to live off our energy, our fear. And they gave us time, something called time. Where we're going, there is no time. Where we're going, we don't have to move our bowels. If anything, you might urinate, but I mean, if that. Because your body is all natural. And everything we will be eating, it's all natural. There's no more waste. There's no more hate. There's no more greed. There's just no more. No fighting. And that's what we want to be, right? And please get it out your head. Oh, there's something else I want to get it out your head that you're going to actually see a white tunnel and there's going to be your, like, I don't want to see my husband. Any of them. It doesn't happen like that, guys. To me, I think it's more of a feeling. Like, when I pass, I'm going to know I'm passing, but I will be walking with other light ones. They are my family. Y'all are my family. It doesn't have to be Martika or Lonnie or Elliot, my kids, Elisa. It doesn't have to be them. It's a sense. It's like a... If I was to walk among y'all right now, I would feel so comfortable. I feel as safe as even being in human form. But this is just a vessel, y'all. It is just a vessel. That's all this is. Just a vessel. And that's why, I still see people to this day make fun of the less fortunate, like Down syndrome and people in wheelchairs. Me now being, with my ankle, like I feel it. And that's so much. That's why. Why would you, especially these little young people, y'all just, why? You're walking around with your butt hanging out your pants with a belt on, talking about somebody else and their misfortune. You're going straight, there's a special place in hell for you. And I believe that this is hell. I think that this right here is hell. And the battle, y'all, the battle is on. The battle is on. Michelle, I missed you so much. I wish I could do StreamYard right now. How you doing? I miss you. I miss all of y'all. I'd like to live after the hell. So, Riz, let me ask you, what is your thought? Like, how long does that last? Does Lucifer or Satan get to run for like 1,000 years or something? And why is that? Like, I think it would be hell just to be here without all of my family. The fact that I'm still here and they're gone. That's enough hell for me. The hell of China, not real pictures of Earth. This is hell. Oh, yeah. And I think it's really called Shield. Wasn't that the original name of it? Shield. And what I need to know, y'all, help me out with this. What is the real reason behind Yahweh and Lucifer? Like, why would he create, this is where I'm going with this, why would he create something that he knew was going to, turn on him and cause chaos? And that right there, I ain't figured out yet. This is Satan's kingdom, and it's forever. So souls can be tested. Oh, okay. So it's Satan's playground, basically. Divide and conquer, absolutely. And I'll say this again, I always say this, but the fact that we were separated because of our color, y'all, that doesn't stick to your head. Like, they're still doing it, but now they're using the, and just like less fortunate people. The test of your soul. Okay, so What do y'all think happens to the people that were so ignorant? I mean, there are a lot of people that went out there and they were ignorant because they were scared they were going to die of a virus, you know? Well, how do you think God judges them? Or Yahweh? Like, I wonder about the innocent. Like my mom's, she's getting older. She can't read, she can't write. You know, sometimes she just talks outside of her head, but she's hard about not getting that vaccine. I mean, she's just like adamant about it. But what if she did? And by her not being aware, how are they judged, I wonder? Recently been thinking about how transmitted my life has been. What a lesson, right, Michelle? This is a great awakening. This is why I'm doing this show. No one here is innocent. Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. But I just really feel for the damned ones. Like I just feel like, what's the whole purpose of life, y'all? If y'all think we only get one chance here and it's like boom, heaven or hell, no, that's not it. Oh, what else did I want to talk to you about? In the Bible, they talk a lot about, you know, angels are what do you call them? What do you call them? Ones with the 6 wings, Spherians or whatever. They talk about angels coming to talk to them all the time, but now I know that it was very, very true, but they didn't do it and appear to them. It was more of a, like I am now, more of an awareness, more of a, just knowing, you know. I forgot what I was going at. To the life of you, if you are not, to get left or right, if you are not ready, you come back here. Again, after this judgment, do you guys believe that Yahweh is does judgment in one day over, you know, because one day is 1,000 years or something to him, right? Like, has this happened before? Or is this the only time that we're going to be judged? And what happens after judgment? If this is the first time that we are actually being judged. Because he's going to stop. The reptiles are already, they're banned from here anyway. They can't even get back in, like right now. The ones who are here, they already know they're underground. You know, like, I wonder about if humans like us, as human as we are, I should say, because these beings are half humanoid as well. I mean, they walk upright on 2 feet. They got arms and tails and stuff. But what happens to them? I mean, I know that that's his creation too, right? I have so many questions because I know where I'm going, you know? It's just like, how do I ask y'all this? I'm pretty sure they're being judged too. Is he judging the whole universe? Or is it just like one unit, if you will, at a time? You know? I wonder how that works. Like, I'm so into this now, y'all. Like, now that I know it's really, really happening, it's going to happen very soon, y'all. I'm thinking, well, I wrote the date down too. I think December might not be the actual ascension because we're ascending slowly. All of us are ascending very slowly. But, Jupiter, what is it? Jupiter, I write so sloppy when I'm all happy. All right, so Christ was born August the 21st, right? At noon. He was born at noon. And I think that this has a lot to do with our ascension. He was born at noon in 7 BC, right? On May the 29th, 7 DC, Jupiter and Saturn, was it Jupiter and Saturn? Jupiter and Saturn, the constellations, we're in the constellation of Pisces. Now, this is where the whole North Star came from. It wasn't about being in Bethlehem and, you know, the 3 wise men went to go follow. These are my beliefs. That was a part of an awakening then. Okay, and what they say that then the Sumerians talked about, and they wasn't human either, people. They had real wings. Like you see them like on TV now or National Geographic, you'll see them with the fake wings and they're doing their rituals and things like no. They had real wings. Those were real. They were like little short, mean people. They were just mean. Egyptians were mean. But you got to understand that if it wasn't for Mary and Joseph, them two, and their backgrounds, they wouldn't have been able to conceive, which is Jesus, but it was really Archangel Michael. Gabriel picked them out. He said, I want that one and I want that one. And then it was the whole reincarnation. He's done it over and over again. They talk about Ra doing the same thing. Now, is Ra good? or is raw bad? I'm stuck on raw, like I'm stuck on Inky and E now. Like, were they good or were they bad? Doesn't matter, because it's just like Riz says, we are all tested. All beings, all walks of life are tested. You know? I don't think you get thrown back in here in a dog's body, or, you know, like, what are the repercussions? You have to come back and have your memory gone and be treated like we get treated and wake up all over again. I'm asking it, does that end? It's got to end eventually. And will our love be enough for him to just be with us, you know, and not have to allow this to happen again? Like, I just want to be with you. Just want to be there. I don't want to come back here. That's why you can't go into the light, guys. Don't go into that light. That's why they have taught us bass backwards about everything. Everything you fear, you're not supposed to. It's just, all sci-fi movies are very real. Very, very real. They have to tell us, though. Because if they don't tell us, it's not fair. It's kind of like a conscious thing. That's why they subliminally tell us everything. You just got to pay attention. Y'all, I didn't think I'd be standing here at 51 years old talking about this stuff to y'all. But you got to get to the point to where you have an understanding, so then your collective thoughts will start to make sense. And they'll keep giving you more information. It's like downloading data. They'll give you more, especially in your sleep. That's why it's important to get some nice sleep. Sleep 9 to 12 hours if you can. That's where I get most of mine. And you wake up in just such a good mood. I'm just asking, you know, slow down the arthritis just a little bit. Y'all help me out with that, and I'll get up in a really good mood every day. Hell, I hope I get up one day and my ankle's okay. That wouldn't be a miracle. What do you think about miracles, Riz, Kelly, and Butterbud? I mean, y'all believe in miracles, or do you think that we consciously can metaphorically make it happen? Because I'm caught in between that, because things are happening for me that I've always prayed for right now. Like, really happening. I understand. I do not need religion or spiritual to God. Religion is man-made. Y'all know that? Time is man-made. Time is the number one thing that we stress and worry about. Think about it. You're late for work, stressed out. You're late for home. Your wife's husband's mad. Kids late for school. You didn't pay a bill on time. You missed your TikTok. TikTok. I'm just saying, like, the reason it's called TikTok is because you're wasting all that time TikToking and doing things that. But at the same time, let a young kid get a bad review on Instagram and they will kill themselves. Now, our whole lives, guys, if y'all old like me, what did Red say? What's the time, God? Okay, Coronas. Who's Coronas? It's just like slipped my mind all the time. It's the time God. He created. Okay, I know who Coronas is. He created time? I didn't know that. See? It's all a distraction, absolutely. But is that fair? It's just not fair. The whole darn thing is just not fair. They erase your memory, and then they treat you like slaves down here. And I used to think about, you know, why? Because they want to suck our blood. The vampires are really the serpentines, y'all, or they're the Noites. Somebody can Google that. That's what their names are. And there's places. I'm gonna wait coffee from the gas station. Coffee is another thing that we should be doing. I don't drink coffee because I suffer from anxiety real bad, and it just makes my heart. It's kind of like doing meth. And a lot of people drink coffee these days. My mom drinks it all. Mark, he drinks it. Mark, I don't know if you know that Mark stays here with my mom and my stepdad. But same Mark from South Carolina. But anyway, he drinks coffee every day, like all day. Coffee. Coffee is not for me. It's a drink some people wake up with, and it makes them nervous. Is no myth. Thanks to a coffee cup, they can't get coffee up. Like, that's like me with cigarettes too, though, I guess. Sky's above, yes. I can't wait to read the chat. By the way, I need coffee from the gas station. Native, you drink caffeinated or decaffeinated? It's kind of like, I don't drink sweet tea, I drink unsweetened tea. And people make fun of me, and they're like, why are you just drinking, like, dirty water? Why are you drinking dirty water with sugar in it? Sugar is the white man killer. I'm telling y'all, that should not be. It just shouldn't be. That's way too... too much of a good thing is a bad thing. We all know that, right? But we can talk about, you know, how they... What are they doing to these chickens? Like, these chickens are just huge. I mean, good God, they raise some chickens with no heads. But you're eating them. Distilled water is the key. No tap. Well, we have well water here, so, or I think my dad changed it over maybe when I moved in here, but I drink tap water. I'm just scared to drink anything that comes from anywhere else than my faucet. But I know they could do it just as well here. But a little harder. We're out here in the country, you know, Alabama. We can't even get damn cable out here. So for them to do that, that has to be like desperate. But if I lived in the city, I'd probably drink bottled water. Yep. But I got my chicken jaw for the eggs. I'm not gonna kill no chicken. I love them already. I'm not gonna kill them, you know. But them motherfuckers get away, man. It's just like, but they stayed in the area, but it was hard to catch them. But I'm gonna start a garden, and my mom and them are getting this big old house that's right around the corner, so we're gonna turn this into the farmhouse. I'm just in this bedroom. I got way too much stuff for this bedroom. I'm not finished yet. It's all the same. No tap. Oh my God, I saw that chicken on YouTube, and I will never eat chicken again. The one with his head, they got them like damn AIs, and they're all, the no head, but all of the body, you can just see it pulsating, boom, boom, because you know your heart's got to beat in order for them to. Let's ask this: does your heart beat because your blood's pumping, or is your blood pumping because your heart is beating? It's electric. We are amazing beings. That's my point. We are absolutely phenomenally amazing beings, but we've been taught to use our body, not our brain. Gotta have the white teeth. Gotta have the perfect hair. You gotta walk with a twist. Gotta wear stilettos. Gotta wear suits and ties. It's everything about our body and not our mind. That's why you are having problems, China. The water is poisonous. Whoa. So how do I distill it myself? I just boil it, right? So I can. Y'all want to see something? Oh God. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, I could go on. They're like all over my room. They're everywhere. And I got black tape on the top. So do I need to take these and like boil them and then put them back? That's distilling, right? Why would I want to go buy something? I'm broke. How did they distill it? So whatever's in here, I can't get rid of it. That's like, I have like damn near 60 gallons. Yeah, I want to change it. Like, I'll start boiling today. I will. I didn't know that. I thought I was doing good. Seriously. Like, and you know, so my dad has came into a lot of money. Lots. So I'm working on, y'all. I'm really working on him about getting me some, not so I can hide underground, just so I don't have to be up here anymore. Like, I want an underground bunker, and I want to be able to have family come over and let's have dinner and chill it, you know, because, y'all, this sun is getting really, really, I mean, it's getting so hot sometimes. Literally, I think my eyeballs are going to burn out. So I want to get an underground, boiled tap water, you make the chemicals even more harmful. What? Huh. Use intent. Boiling it would probably help it a bit. Riz just said it makes it worse. See, that's one of them things that we're taught backwards. So what, and there's something I could put in it to, huh? I don't have money yet, and I've been saving these for so long. Look up how to, okay, stream distilled water, I'll do that. And I'm thinking like, and yeah, you're right, because they don't tell them what's in the pipes. The pipes could be coated with something. Vortex it. Like, when we churn it like butter. I had a lot of canned goods, but I lost them. Actually, they were stolen. So canned goods, how are we doing on that? Is that okay, Riz? But the bottled water is full of plastic bits. Speaking of plastic bits, I left grandfather into it. Do the research, okay. But my research is talking to Riz, because my research brought me to this. Like, just, you know, I thought it's because it's up here in this well water that I was doing good. Filter the coffee pot. Yeah. But when Riz said that's what's wrong with you, China, I'm telling you, my joints, y'all don't understand. Like, see that big old knot right there? That thing is huge, and it gets stuck a lot. I know I have rheumatoid. I was diagnosed 3 years ago. But this shit burns. Like, my joints burn. And like outside, my thumb just got stuck. And it doesn't really when it's cold outside like it is now. It just got stuck. And it's intensive pain. But what am I going to do? The water is full of heavy metal. Absolutely. Absolutely. Is that your phone number or your social security number? You guys remember back in the day when we only had 7 digits? 7 digits. Water has memory. Yeah, this I know. I learned that from Flat Earth D Marble. Okay. Let me go write it down so you can erase it if you want to, because you know somebody's crazy out here be watching it. Oh my God, that's Riz's number. I can't say your last name. Uh-oh, hold on, go back. I can't say your last name either. No, cancel. That's why I always need Shanna. Shanna knows everybody's last name like Kelly does. All right, let me find it again. Hey, any left-handers? Just tell me you're left-handed. I want to find me some left-handed people because I believe that there's a reason why some of us are left-handed, some of us are right-handed. Not that it's a good or a bad or, you know, a competition. I'm just curious. I'm doing some research on that too. 824. It keeps going away. Come on, YouTube. Why don't y'all just leave it there? 267 824. Okay, you can erase that now if you want to. You want me to do it? I don't want your number up there like that. Has some crazy people calling you. Oh, I sent you an email not too long ago too, Riz. I don't know if you got it on Gmail, but I was reaching out to you. And I was reaching out to you in such a way that I kept apologizing. I'm like, this is not, I don't want you to think anything other than you're just different than anybody. All of y'all are different. We all have our different qualities and our, you know, our everything about us. But you are the only one on here beside me. I mean, Beth and Butterbug, they got their own thing going on with the crafts and all. They can see the entities, but you see them like I do. I just can't explain them like you do. And I think that if I could learn your patience and you know, I just don't have family like you do. I have a mom and a sister. And I just found out I have a brother. But is it because you're family oriented that your patience, God, I watch you a lot, but your patience is just like, you're always like, oh, y'all folks, seeing is believing, seeing is believing, seeing is believing. And you're so confident whenever you're pointing out the little beings and stuff. I just want to be able to do that without getting angry or getting frustrated because nobody can see it. I was in a stream last night and people were talking about the Mandela effect. When I was 6, I'm going to turn it off. They put back, and there was part of the therapy. What? You grew into it? Okay, this is what I'm doing then. I feel like if I talk to you, you know, because I know you're married and everything. I just didn't want anybody to think crazy about the email, but I had to reach out to you because you're the only person that can really in detail see these things like I can. You know, it becomes strange after a while because I keep waiting for everybody else to do it. I know that Beth and Butterbug just see them, but they don't see them like I see them. Like, I see them move. I can see them, like, down to the damn detail. I see them waving. I see them sitting in their little things. They ride a lot of motorcycles, it looks like. You know, I see that, and I just don't see anybody else seeing it like that other than you. And if I could talk to you, I would love to, like, talk to you. God, you are like what I've always wanted. Like, can somebody just please help me out? You know, people always agree with me. It's like, yeah, I see it and I don't see it. But I think this is where the Mandela effect comes at me too, China. I'm just saying, like, I'm not glad that my husband is not here. But he would be the only one that would, he always told me to stay away from this stuff. He knew where I was going with all of this. But he would say, stay away from it. He would tell me, he would see the light orbs too. He used to chase us down the damn expressway. And he'd be like, maybe if that orb catches up with me, I swear, it could big red orbs. One orb come out of another orb, come out of another orb. Excuse me. And chase us down. But he told me to stay away from it and pray on it. He always said stay away from it. He also said he was going to die, and he did. But he would be the only one that I could really talk to without any kind of criticism or hidden agenda. You know, I can't just go out here to anybody and be like, you know, come on, talk to me. All they're going to do is just agree with me. I need you to not agree with me, agree to disagree, and teach me. I need to be taught, you know? Like, Riz, you're just so damn good at it. And the fact that you are you are a male. You're a male, an African-American male. That's just a blessing. because you reach the crowd that I can't. You know, you can reach them because you're so assertive too, just very assertive. And Kelly, let me get on you real quick. Every time you do your videos, you're the only one in our group that does it for 10 seconds. You have some phenomenal videos, especially with the big serpents, and you always stop it like 10 seconds. I'm like, oh, I really want to take my phone and just like, stop it. I need you to film more, please. You got some great skies over there, and I like it that you're still in the place that, isn't it nice when sky watchers stay in the same place, like Planet X Hunter? Stay there for years and years, then you can see the change. But you know, I used to go all over the place. But if you stay there, and you'll see the change. If you watch their channel enough, everybody in my section down there, and some people are mad because, or not mad, they're upset because their name is not there. Well, let me tell y'all something about my description box. I don't get in there a whole lot. And when I do, I still see those channels as somebody who needs to be sought. You have to go there. I can add other people, but I don't know them like I know these guys are whoever's in my list. And y'all need to go shout out Ann. So I don't know if y'all ever been over there with Annie, but they've been doing it for years, and they're still doing it, and they do it every single day. That's why they're there, guys. So if you're not out there every single day, the only reason Shanna Honey's not in there is because she quit for a while. That's it. She didn't want to be bothered. This is, you know, she was going through her thing. But I'll put her back in there. But I feel like if you are not out there, like Planet X Hunter, like Riz, man, Kelly, look at Kelly's channel, y'all. He's never asked for subs. He never asked for views. He does his thing. And he's got the most beautiful accent. You know, these people are on top of their shit. So they're in my, like I have a whole lot of subs, y'all. Why y'all, I don't understand why people get upset. They email me and be like, well, I'm not in there. I'm not in there. But you tried me on that too. And I was like, yes, you are. You're in there. You've always been in there, Butterbud. And Beth, and because these people, they field workers. Planet X Hunter calls us frontliners. Yeah, the frontliners who are out there. Seven Spalding. I should put him in there too. That's why they're there. Because you got to go to those channels. You'll learn something from each. If y'all notice that all of us Skywatchers, we got, like I said, we have different point of views and stuff. But the ones who are adamant, look, there's Planet X Hunter. Ha, ha, ha. You kicked ass on that one video. Oh, my God. Well, you kick ass all the time. But that last video, it's just, how can people not see that, Planet X Hunter? How can they not see that? I love the way he goes, shoop. I do the same thing, like, shoop. Planet X Hunter stays in he lives there. And every single day, he's shooting the same sky, seeing the same things. You know, that's what makes a good sky watcher. And he's always out there, every single day. You know, Beth, Butterbud. I wish Beth was at 1,000. Congratulations on the 20,000 too, Planet X. You really deserve that. You deserve it. But I love the way you say that fuck word. I love it. Oh God, I just look forward to it every time I watch your videos. Like I look forward to Riz saying, seeing is believing, folks. Seeing is believing. Butterbud, I have not been on your streams yet. How are your streams doing? Butterbud can stream now, y'all. He used to call me queen of streaming. I just got tired of it. Tired of streaming. Because nobody wanted to join me. So Planet X Hunter, welcome. The whole reason I'm doing this is because I want all of us to get on the stream one night. All of us. We all talk emails. We all, you know, we all go on each other's channels. We all say what a great job. Let's get on there and talk about it. It says Butterbud can get on there now. Beth comes on with me a lot. I got 17 new subs yesterday. Uh-oh. I'm pushing buttons. Oh, I hit your message accidentally, Butterbud. I didn't mean to. Bud's video. I know, right? Over there in the UK, man, it is insane. It's just like, I just want to tell people. Just stop. Just stop exactly where you are. And do a time lapse like Planet X Hunter does. I got too many animals because somebody will get my phone out there. And I like the way you slow it down. And he always uses the same music. That is so awesome. Because I look forward to going boom, 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 boom. And then you know how to stop, slow it down, say something about it. And he shouts out other channels. That one lady channel you shouted out, I went to her. You know what? What I saw from her channel, guys, it kind of got me. It kind of shook me up a little bit because y'all know the Pope's, his throne, right? Where he's got all these, where it's got half serpent, half being right behind him. And then there's all these souls. If y'all look at that, she had that on her channel. She went like this. She was like, oh my God, guys, what is this? And that, I saw it. I saw it. The sun was yellow right here. That's where the Pope sits. His chair is friggin' yellow. the Pope's chair, and all his entourage, they have on the red suits like this. So that's your red horizon with the yellow sun. I saw all the souls, and I saw the half serpent, which caused supposed to be rebirth of Jesus, because serpent's rebirth. I get it. I saw that. I saw that. I saw it. I saw it. I was like, oh my God, thank you for shouting her out. I saw it. I knew, like, I'm driven about the Dark Crystal movie. I'm driven about the Pope's chair. I wish somebody else would be driven about it, because, like, what? Is that the Yeshua that we're going to see? Uh-oh. Let me plug in my phone. Is that the Yeshua we're going to see? Is he going to be half serpent and half human? Because, remember I told you guys, Mary, Joseph, Abraham, they were not humans. They weren't total humans. They wasn't like us, you know? But they did what the archangels and the Palladians and all of them did, what they had to do to get us where we are now. To be able to love and forgive and, you know, and not have like serpent blood in us. Basically, I think they had to wash us out and save us at the same time to help us remember again. I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy. But just think about it. That's what got me. I was like, why Mary? Why specifically Mary? Specifically Mary. Why specifically Joseph? Like, who were they for, you know, Yahweh to artificially inseminate her? Not artificially inseminate, I'm sorry, immaculate conception. Like, had to be something special. You just don't go down here and pick her. I want her. No, come to find out, the archangels had everything to do with it. Everything. And I used to get angry because she was like 14, you know, and already getting married and stuff. And then she was stoned. And I'd be like, whoa, why did that happen to her? Well, now I know why. Now I know why they chose her. Now I know why it had to be them in order for Gabriel, in order for Michael to reincarnate into Yeshua. Yeah, that's what happened. They were not humans, y'all. So now I understand the whole 3,600 years. And she wasn't married, so they decided, yeah. Yep. Planet X or anybody else that just joined, have y'all ever heard, no, I didn't read it when I asked y'all. Have y'all ever heard Gaia, Earth, referred to as, I need to smoke a joint, I think. I'm just like, I don't have any, so I can't smoke. But I'm always more on top of my shit when I got weed. Man, the weed these days, what do I do with the paper? The weed these days is like too much. It's just too much. Too much gas. Man, you hit it one time. I don't want to do that. I want to enjoy my blunt. But you hit it one time, you're just like, whoop, nope. Why do I want to do that? I want the regular old weed back. Just give me the old regular old weed. I don't need to smell it through the bag. Just let me sit there and smoke a joint. You know, and these days I'm like, golly, what am I going to buy? I'm going to go buy this. It's going to be loud as hell. Scared to drive with it. Okay, let me get back to what I was doing. What did I do with the other picture? Dun 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 dun. Bear with me. How y'all doing? Planet X, how you doing? I'm sorry, I didn't ask you. How's the family? Raw paper or hemp? Yeah. I'm just damn right. I just want to put it in some brownies and just eat it all day long, because this smoking thing. And my kids, you know, mommy, better watch out for that. That's that gas. Well, why you give it to me then? I don't want the gas. I want the original shit. Hey, I can probably grow some out here, though, y'all. Ha, ha, ha. I used OCB. Yeah, well, you emailed me about that. Well, I had some. I sure did. What the hell did I do with that? You just brought it up to me. I'm really looking for this paper. I know one of y'all has to know that Earth was referred to. That's not the paper either. Damn it. Bear with me. It's just disappeared, I guess. Just gone. Gone. I can't remember now. Oh, I know what I can do. I know exactly what I can do. Pull out my mama's phone, because I watched it on her phone. I'm starting to get back into the Android jail. Androids just behave much better than the damn iPhones. And one more thing, y'all, I want y'all to help me out with. Maybe we can talk about it whenever we all go live together. I don't know when we're going to do that, but we need to do it soon, because I'm telling y'all, shit's about to hit the fan. And Planet X Hunter, it just, when you precisely said alien skies. And I've heard you title your videos alien skies before, but that was an alien sky. That, my friend, was an alien sky. That was crazy. Do you get nervous standing up on it? Hello, welcome, Cece, and I can't see your name over there. Have you found yourself just getting a little anxious or nervous because you are like Butterbud, or it's right above you, like the whole sky is like right there, and I know you see it like I do. That's why I'll do the phone like that. I'm like, oh, and you just keep walking. I'm like, you just keep walking. I don't know if even me would keep walking, but you keep walking, and I love your dog. You got a beautiful dog. You and your dog just be out there every day, like Butterbud and everybody else. Okay. Also, Riz, I need to be schooled on Hebrew and references to words, because this English language, it's just not right. We're worshiping things and giving energy to other things by our language. Do you see how they got us like that too? Teaching us these words that we don't even know what we're saying, it's like Beyonce's dance. All these little kids out here doing Beyonce's dance, and they're worshiping Satan 6 feet apart with a mask, worshiping Satanism, and we just fall for it. I need to learn spelling. I have this guy incredible. It takes my breath away. Yeah, it takes my breath away too. But I'm not as bold as you. I've been out here a long time, but your skies are the skies that a sky watcher wants, like Beth and Butterbud's is too, but they have more of the cloudy, puffy stuff. Yours is, you could see it. You could just clearly see it. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Oh. So y'all think that, is that Dion, welcome. Sky in South Africa is crazy. Hey, you. I talk to you on Instagram, don't I? Or maybe I don't. Oh, no. You're here on YouTube. What are the skies like in Africa? Are you a sky watcher? Do you have a channel? Because, that's where the beginning of life supposed to be came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, does it end where it began? Can they see more? I don't know anybody over there in Africa that's a sky watcher, but I'm very curious to know. In South America, too, like, it all used to be one land at one time, right? So when it broke up, was that the flood, or did it break up because the light had been dimmed or put out? You know what I'm saying? I got so many questions that I know that you guys can help me out with, because I'm old and I'm impatient, and I don't have the internet up here like everybody else does. Right now I'm running on my mom's hotspot. And I think I should have been secluded like this, though. Come on. Ours is going to run slow. I'm going to find out this name for y'all. I saw you drop a link, Kelly. What link was that? I don't know, my ankle's hurting. And you know how, and Riz, I feel you too about your notifications and stuff. I saw one of your posts where you're like, guys, understand that, you don't get your notifications. Yesterday, if y'all noticed, the reason I know what I know now studying all night is because I was reading my notifications and I was going heart, like reading them, responding. They were from 3 years ago. Dude, they were from 3 years ago. I didn't even realize it until I started seeing people that I hadn't seen in a long time. So I'm sitting there posting, I miss you. Well, welcome back. And there's not back. I was referring to 3 years ago. Like, yeah, y'all got me like that. Like, where were they 3 years ago? How come I didn't see them then? And Riz, I know you having problems too with your notifications. It's ridiculous what's going on. And if I don't pay attention to y'all gonna stop watching. So I do try. I really do try. I just don't get them. Beth says that she'll see me commented, but she can't read them. And Butterbud, yours disappear on my page. They just disappear. YouTube is bad. Now 2021 is all censored. Yes. Absolutely. But we can't stop because it's censored, y'all. We got to do the right thing. Like I tell some people, they're like, well, they keep suspending me for this. Well, stop. Just do what they ask you to do. People like me and Riz and all of us in my list, we get suspended for no darn reason. That's the truth. But some people, like I know Mark, will deliberately try them. Like, this, especially titles. You're not going to put something in a title that's going to... These are bots doing this, y'all. These are bots. And then they go back through it. That's probably why Riz and I got off when they try to give us 3 months and all of a sudden it was a week or 2 weeks, because I guess they go over it. The bigger bot goes over it, and then maybe a human. But I wasn't even going to fight it. I'm like, I don't even care. I really don't. It's not like they return your email. Okay, wait a minute. What is the name of that? And how come my paper is gone? Okay, there it is. URANTIA. Urain? Urain? Somebody Google it. That's what I want y'all to just take a look at it. Just take a look at it. I mean, it's like the Bible. It's just a different. This version of the Bible, I'm not even halfway through. I think I'm on part 2. Same here, China. I was like, what? Yeah, like whatever, because I feel like whatever information I need to get out there, it like you have family, like y'all's family, your family comes over, y'all sit and got a nice party going on and cooking out and watching the skies. That's all you need. So bump YouTube because you know your family's there and you're good. And if you're meant to put out a message with anybody else, then they'll let you back on. And that's exactly what they did. Because I was just like, you know what, I'm tired of YouTube. I got TikTok took me down. I got 1 million views on one video about nanobots, and it shut me down. Shut me down. Instagram, that's why I have a new Instagram. I can't get into my old Instagram because they're giving me some fake ass email. All these years I've been going to the same Instagram, and I went in there one day and they was like, yo, you got to sign in. I was like, how? I don't remember the damn boy. So I said, I forgot my password, and then they gave me some email with, I have never heard of this email ever in my life. So I said, I can't get in there because that's not my email. That's not my email. They never referred back to me, so I'm locked out of there, just like I'm locked out of Facebook. But I really like TikTok. I enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of information on there. All right, so like this is how they refer to stuff like in the Bible. It's referred to, hold on, let me do like Riz does. Like Riz will hold one phone to another one. It's referred to as, I'm sorry if I'm talking too loud, y'all. I'm so excited. Like paper 1, the universal father. Bye-bye hat. I'm still high elephant. I need to go over and get my pictures out. Maybe you can do that for me, Kelly. Go over and screenshot my stuff. See? This is like the first one. And they actually, what did Michelle say? Facebook took my first account. That was my first account. I started Facebook 2008. And they took it, what, 4 years ago? 2 years ago. But anyway, look at here. That's before you got Facebook jail. We never got Facebook jail. We never got timed out. We weren't censored back then. But they already knew where I was going with it. That's like the first one. And this is how they refer to their beliefs. And it's true. I mean, look at the photo there. That remind y'all of the sun, Planet X. Don't remind y'all of the sun and then what's around the sun. And all the stuff that goes on around the sun. Look at the orbs. Why do people always dwell in the past when our hearts cannot live? Why not look forward to the future of our kids, right? Our hearts cannot live in the past nor the future when our hearts live for today. Absolutely. You're so beautiful, Native. But look at this. And the way that they talk, I don't want to get copyright, so I'll just turn it up just a little bit.
Creature creation of the God of perfection. This possibility of the attainment of divine perfection is the final and certain destiny of all man's eternal.
Y'all got to go check them out, man. I'm telling you, I was in this all night. That's why I'm still up.
Hope to be perfect in the infinite.
If I had some weed, I probably wouldn't have went live. I'd probably still be sitting right here, not minding my room like I'm supposed to be doing. Let me go to the other one. I want all y'all to please, just check it out. Just check it out. Please. Okay, here's another look at it. This is how they do it. I mean, and it's the entire Bible, just the real version. I believe that even the book of Enoch, you wouldn't notice the book of Enoch unless you know the book of Enoch is in here. They give you the reasonings. They tell you names, but they call it paper.
Paper 57, the origin of Urantia. In presenting a...
You know how they say it takes a
commercials. But guys, I just feel like I had to tell y'all that. Like, y'all got to go check that out. I will leave a link in the description box, of course. But they just really, I was caught up. Like, and I don't have any weed. I wasn't caught up because I was high. I was caught up because it made sense to me. But only us who already have an awareness of this stuff, now that we know it all, the awareness that we have, will connect to this. And you're going to be slapping yourself like, oh my God, Ooh, that's why I went live. I was like, oh my God, I gotta go tell these people. I want Chief Strongbow to know that he's always been right. I just didn't understand it, you know. And some of the things that y'all say when Riz when you're on, Kelly when you're on, Planet X Hunter, I didn't really get some things like, you know, like Planet X Hunter. Here go two. Whoop, there's one, and whoop, there's two. Well, I only see one where it's kind of like an hourglass. You look at it a certain way, and I look at it a certain way. But these people, they make you feel like that, like your connection. But I'm telling you, the narrators in here are amazing, and they speak with such just honesty and man, it's a beautiful thing. It's like kind of being I've never been to church, but it's like being in the church surrounded by people who understand you, who get you, and there's like no questions. I just want y'all to check it out. It's the book of Jambalot. What? Look, hold a lot of truth of Yahweh's world. I thought you said for some reason when I see that word I think about Jezebel. I don't know why, but I do. I was like, what? So you're familiar with it, Native? And man, that story, that's where I got the story from Mary and them. And you see how my conscience works with me now? Because I was, just as I was wondering that all week long, here this is. And you know how I found this? Going through last night thinking I was checking off recent comments. There was 3 years ago comments. I missed that one. I didn't get it. I got it 3 years later when I was ready for it. You know, now I'm like, I'm not, what? When I get off this stream, to finish my desk over there, I'm going to sit down for the rest of the day. I get my grandson today too, so I'm just going to sit down for the rest of the day with my earplugs on, and I'm going to listen because I think that there's some things in here that's going to answer the questions that I'm asking y'all, you know? And that's another thing, people. We have to start reaching out to these young people and tell them to start asking questions, because I see that it was like me. I used to be scared to ask questions. I did. But now I ask more questions and talk more than anybody, because without asking, closed mouths don't get fed. You gotta ask the questions, the dumb questions or whatever you might consider them. No question is ever, not in this community, is ever not worth somebody trying to answer it, because it is crazy. We live in a crazy world, you know. But ask all the questions. Ask. You have to ask. But I believe that these guys are going to answer a whole lot of them for me. Like they already answered about the serpentines and about, you know, it's, people are so hypocritical. How can you believe the story of Adam and Eve and believe that this serpent really talked to them? But you don't believe that now. Like, you don't, what do you think? They went away like the KKK? The KKK didn't go away. They blended in. Same thing with these guys. Just saying, they're still here. And they're still doing what they came here to do, which keep us in prison so they can live off our fear, our energy, and just drain us, and run over us until you wake up. That's why the alien invasion is not going to be fake, y'all. It's not going to be a fake alien invasion. It's going to be an invasion. But that's just them coming home to us to tell us about them. You know, this is what it is. I don't know. Mr. Butterbutts, some of your in bed stuff, though, you got some pretty mean-looking crafts up there. I know Planet X Hunter ain't really into the crafts, but I looked at his title, and it was like an alien scout. Like, hell yeah! Woo! He does see something a little weird, because there are spheres up there, God. All knows, there's about 12 of them. Different shapes and sizes, but you look at that little bitty moon, that's that tiny, tiny moon, and that tiny, tiny sun that's only 3,000 miles away. 30,000, I think it was. What did they say? But anyway, that's nothing compared to what is up there. Nothing. These guys take up the entire sky. They're binary. They move. They turn. Like, I can see them turning. And Planet X Hunter, you're so good at it, but what I try to do with your film, and I try to stop and go. Like, especially at the end when you wind it up, I go stop, go, stop, go. You can actually see it's a black planet there. It is huge. Looks like it's got red spots all over it. But I've caught it a couple of times. I'm not going to do a video on it until I get it all right, but it's there. It's definitely there. I believe that, let me put my glasses on. I believe that if the craft looks like a reptile, then it's a reptile. If it looks like a bird, then it's a bird, you know, inhabited. Y'all, there are so many different things up there. I saw some group of people lied on, hold on. A real time to date and thing was not to go to the moon cycle stuff. Look it up. Yahweh gave us time and dates. Okay. I bet you that they know that. I bet you. I bet you. I'm just so excited for myself because I think that this is what I've earned. I've earned this right here. They're about to shut it down for me. They're about to say, you know what, China, here you go. This is your reward. We're going to put it all together for you right here. I just want y'all to do that with me. You know, get that journey with me. Who was that just came in? God, I hate it. They keep erasing it. Will the sky keep turning? Will in the sky keep... Okay, right. Is the sky, like, actually turning or are we? One of us are turning, but we're flat. I used to say, my ignorance is like, it's important to know that we're stationary. No, it's not important anymore. What's your take on that, Kelly? Riz, Planet X Hunter. God, if I could just go to the UK, I would never be able to go to UK because I'm never going to get the jab. But this guy, we don't move. Okay. Maverick. Hey, little buddy. You always leave the nicest comments. So, has anybody suffered from as me? Because I used to say, I don't know anybody that's got the C. Nobody. But I got it from my nieces and nephews, by the way. But, this guy. But, has anybody else suffered from it? Am I the only one in the community or actually had it? I'm just curious. Because I lost my sense of taste. My stepdad had it, too. He went to the emergency room. I mean, he actually went to the emergency room. But, I'd lost my smell, my taste for 2 weeks. That was the worst shit ever. And the stuff that was coming out of my body. But my thing is, I didn't die. It was viral. All these people keep going to the hospital. They're dying in the hospitals. They don't even if you get it, this is my advice. If you get it, deal with it at home like you would the flu. I've never even had the flu. But it's horrible, y'all. I mean, it's really horrible. But the thing is I can get it again in 3 months. Well, it's been over a month since I've been clean, since it's been out of my system. So I can get it again in 2 months. The vaccinated can get it. So what's the point of getting vaccinated? I think the vaccination is supposed to just, if you can get it, it's supposed to be like a less dose. If I could live through that, you guys can live through it too. So if you do contract it, by all means, stay at home. Stay at home, stay in your bed, stay warm, and get you a good book or hell, start watching those videos and just let time pass. I was in the bed. I was down for about 7 days. But for 2 weeks, it was the worst thing. And I remember that taste I got back. I was eating a strawberry ice cream. Oh, my God. And I was like, holy mother. I could taste. I could dance. I could smell. Like, I was cleaning with bleach. And my mom came in. And she was like, Tammy Ann. I was like, Mom? She was like, oh my God, open a window. I was like, what? She's like, I was using a whole bunch of bleach, but I couldn't even smell it. Yeah, it's bad for you. To avoid FEMA. Okay, let me say this too. Oh, you know why I think that bone does that? Because I always hold my phone with that hand. What do you, guys, okay, I'm going to let y'all go in a minute. I got to do it the other way. FEMA. Are they even humans? Because, you know, remember the barges that, all that research we did not too long ago, well, a couple years ago, Kelly, with the floating barges. Oh, my God, a hotel on water. These people never come home. It always has to do with FEMA. And I'm starting to think that they're a long time ago because I don't even think they're human. The things that they do, the things that they put in your head, and the things that they make you think that they can save you and your family. And, you know, it started with Katrina. Took them forever to get out there. And then you realize, like my husband used to always say, they cause earthquakes. What? I never believed him. I never believed them. They knew what they were doing when they hit New Orleans. They knew exactly what they were doing when they hit New Orleans. And they know they're probably going to do it again. And then with Hugo, and I think there's a big one coming, y'all. And there's going to be a 100-foot tidal wave. What they going to blame it on then? God? It's them. They're not made human. Okay, I don't know. In a free country, why does FEMA camps look like a prison to keep people locked? Right? And there is, I guarantee you, outside of every city in North America, there's a prison camp somewhere. Within 100 miles of your city, there are FEMA camps. And there's barges. Now they have that commercial that says, oh, if you need any medical, free medical, all you gotta do is get on this barge. Are you kidding me? What? You want me to get on a barge and go float in the middle of the ocean to get dental care? Some people will do that, though, because they really need the dental care. Nope, them barges don't come back with people on them. They don't. You see them boarding, but you don't ever see them returning home with nice teeth, ever. Same thing, they've been doing that for how long, Kelly? For years. I don't want to get on anything that floats with a bunch of sick people. Why? Look how easy it was for them to lock down the world. It was just as easy to keep us segregated because of our skin color. You understand? Like, these people are I just wanted everybody to wake up. Wake up. You should never not like a being. When y'all meet all these beings, some men's heart will fail them. But it's like, I want to know what the Palladians look like. I think they're humanoids, but really, I think there's something wrong. Like, I'm just ready to do this and get it over with. I'm ready. And let me clear everything up. Guys, if y'all think that this universe, look how big it is. That's an awful lot of space just for us. You gotta give it a chance, y'all. You just gotta give it a chance. And we are the descendants of them. You gotta understand, well, that's what I believe. We're descendants from them. And some are good, some are bad. The good with the bad, the yin, the yang. But for them to kill us off with this virus, the C word in Hebrew. Oh, is it Hebrew or is it Greek? I think it's Greek. White horseman. You know what his name is? That's his name. And he is coming down to pierce you with an arrow. Needle. Yeah, man. Looking into other languages, I think I understand those languages better than I do my own. Maybe that's why I can't enunciate half my shit, because I don't want to. We are literally little simple words are all Luciferian worshiping. I got to go Tuesday to the IRS to. I've never received any of my stimulus, and now I know why, because my maiden name is not on my Social Security card. Because when my husband died, I never even thought about what am I going to go back to my maiden name for. I'm gonna keep Jones, but anyway, I have to go down there and ID. So I read the email. They was like, bring this, bring that, bring this, and you must wear a mask. They specifically tell you from the minute you walk in this building, you will have on a mask. From the minute you get to us, we will ask you to remove your mask so we can identify you. But you must stay 6 feet apart. Guys, look at any rituals that the Luciferians do. They stand 6 feet apart with mask on. Beyonce and her chair dance. Got little kids doing it. Worshiping without even knowing it. Yep, same here. Kelly Chambers, 2 boys at home. I know they play jab kids. Ow. Y'all know it broke my heart. Maverick. So cool. It broke my heart the day my son told me that. And I just left his presence. He didn't want to tell me in my face. My other kids swear they're not going to get it. But my 18-year-old Lisa's in college. So they're pressuring her. But anyway, I went to return my grandson. And then I called him because this is like when I thought I had COVID, but I wasn't sure they had COVID. So I was wearing the mask anyway. And I pulled out the driveway and I called him. He was like, yeah, in that box, there's some COVID tests and some hand sanitizers and all this. And he was like, by the way, Mom, I got vaccinated today. What? Like, I was in the truck and I made my dad pull over. I was like, pull over. I just bought Burger King. Oh, that flame bar butter. I wanted it so bad. I just started throwing up. And it really, woo. And of course, I left him mad voicemails. I told him everything I thought about it. And like, you just sold your soul. And I love you. And da-da-da-da. And I realized after 2 days of throwing up and not eating, doing nothing, not even drinking water, that I was only hurting myself. He's a grown man. He's a great dad. He's been on the same job, graduated high school. He's been on the same job like 14 years. He made an executive decision. I had to let it go because it weighed me down. If the ascension happened tomorrow, I would not go because that weighed me down. And that's where they get us, playing with our kids, because that is the only thing that I will freak out about, besides Sandy and my chickens, but my kids. And that was my worst fear, and it came true. It came true. Now, some of them people got the placebo. Y'all know that, right? There are nurses and doctors out there that are not administering that the actual, V. They are actually doing placebo. So somebody said to me, maybe China, maybe your son and his wife was one of the ones. I hope so. I hope. But is he going back for the second one? Of course he is. Is he going back for the booster? Of course he is. I gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. Family, everybody gotta let it go. We can't run our lives. So don't let that hold you back, guys. Y'all want to ascend and try to be nice and forgive. If I've ever done anything on YouTube, I'm sorry. I honest to God, I'm sorry for my actions. I'm sorry for my words. If I've ever hurt anybody, and I really mean that from my heart. And I really want us all to get together on the chat and let's just talk about this. I'm just talking about. I miss y'all. I miss y'all so much. I know ain't nobody else gonna do this because y'all aren't me. I want us all together, including everybody from the past. How many people can you get on the panel? 7, 8, 9? We'll be like the Brady Bunch. Talking over each other, laughing and giggling, you know? But I want to hear Riz's story. I want to hear Kelly's story. I want to hear Planet X's story. Like I want that way we can encourage other people because getting into this is really hard when you have family and kids. Because you can't just tell them, what are you filming the sky for? Do I ask you why you're walking around with a selfie stick with a phone on it taking photos of yourself? No, because that's not normal to me. That looks really strange. Only to get one photo to post on a website. Why not just do a video and post a video instead of taking so many pictures with a dang stick in your hand? So, we need to do that, y'all. We all need to get together. We can all plan it. Whoever can go live, whenever. My laptop's in the pawn shop right now, but do it on Butterbuds. We can do it on Riz's. We can do it on Planet X. I don't know. But if you don't go live, y'all just, for me, can we just get together sometime really, really soon and shoot the shit and help other people? You know, there's so many young people out there on Instagram that they know what they're seeing, but they don't want to tell anybody. They don't want to say, I watched China Miss Jones. I watched Planet X or Kelly. They don't want to say that because they're going through that embarrassment stage. We don't have time for that. So we, as the frontliners, let Planet X say, we got to step up to the plate and help them out by having live streams because they watch live streams all the time. And we are a bunch of funny people. We're intelligent. We're all different. We all agree to disagree. But I've never had an argument with none of y'all. No, not one time. Not one time have I had a fight with any of you guys. The only arguments I've had on YouTube are people who are not even Skywatchers. So, go figure. I forgive you too, though. But can we make this happen? I know everybody's got busy schedules, and I don't have a schedule. All I do is raise my chickens, and I get my grandson every Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So, Wednesday through Saturday, I'm available. I'm going to stay on y'all's asses. I'm not going to give up. I'm trying to Miss Jones is back, and I want y'all with me. I do. I just want to talk to y'all. Like, I know y'all, but I don't know where all this came from. Like, how did this start with you? Can you tell anybody, a young person today, how to oversee their family when they want to make fun of them, if it happens? And, you know, how to be able to communicate through YouTube without getting embarrassed. And we can give them a lot of tips. And plus, I'm nosy. I want to know, like, when did Planet X Hunter start doing this? When did Butterbud start doing it? I think we're all around the same age. I don't know how old Riz is. Kelly, I think you're the youngest, boo. You might be the youngest, maybe. But then FPV and them, you know, FPV have a whole other idea of what's going on. But it's starting to make sense to me when I'm listening to this right here. I'm going to leave a link. FPV and them are really on to something. Like, the rings, I mean, God, y'all talking about, oh my God, I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills because it's finally coming together for me, y'all. It's finally coming together. But if I have continued to do it by myself, I'm just going to get on y'all's nerves. I'm going to do this every day. We can do this, y'all. I got a feeling that we're going to save some people. For real. Just with words of encouragement. And let them know that we did it, they can do it too. You just got to oversee some things. Because if people are going to make fun of you of your beliefs and not make fun of you because you're on social network all the time, then they're not your friends anyway. I'm just saying, I'm your friend. I don't care. I just want to know. Like, had to be like that moment. I tell my kids I woke up like that. I literally woke up like this. Literally started seeing orbs. Literally. They look like jelly, though. They were like jelly coming in out of each other. You know, that got my attention, made me look up. Boom. And then I lost my kids for a year. They didn't talk to me. They made me get rid of a lot of shit that I was doing. Like, don't you dare come on my page. You're embarrassing because We know celebrities. Celebrities know us. And they were like, well, you're just embarrassing me. I don't. Okay. So I had to let it ride. And then y'all know you start pressuring people. I pressured them. You're going to listen to me and embarrass them? Boy, Mama, if you get out the car, go to the grocery store, right? Mom, I promise you, if you get out this car, you start shooting the sky. I said, what you going to do, Martika? Mama, just don't. No, I get out. Every time I go to a parking lot, every time I go to a store, I don't go to stores. Whoever I'm with, y'all going in, I'm going to shoot the sky while I can. And then you start becoming a sky watcher for so long, you start actually manifesting things. Like, I know when I'm going to see something. Let's go step outside real quick. Like, I know when I'm going to see it. Oh, God. Let me see. Oh, my God. Planet X Hunter, you should have seen. Planet X Hunter, what's your real name? I get so sick of calling you Planet X Hunter. It's like, it's too long. Trails here. Are they still chemical? No, they're nanobot, and they release nanobots. I'm going to show y'all my chickens. Oh, my chickens. I'm babies. Hi, chickadee. Thelma and Louise. They're really weird looking chickens. But I lucked out, y'all. Because, you know, when I had them, they're babies, I didn't know what they were. Where's the rooster? We got one rooster. And he's right here. There he is. One rooster, and that's all we need, right? And I got another hen. But these little guys, oh, they're just so damn cute. I Google Lens them. And that's another thing, you guys. Start Google Lensing things. Like, whenever you edit a video or if you edit something in the sky, Google Lens that thing. You too will see that people around the world are seeing the same thing. I love Google Lens. Google Lens is the shit. Like, you, especially like if you go to the store or something and you buy an item, Google Lens that bitch. Look at this. Look at these. It's ridiculous. Okay, that one right there is so thick. We already know what it's going to do, right? Hold on. It is going to spread, and it's going to... Look at that. Native. I've never seen your face. I don't think anybody has. I just want to thank you too. You've always been here for everybody. I just know that when we started, well, all of us kind of fell off. Look at the wispies. You know, going through, we used to be in each other's streams all the time, and, you know, everything's just falling down, so I want to get it back up. Chief Strongbow, where are you? He was on TikTok for a little while, and he disappeared. Look at your white sun. It's so close. I just wish that the whole thing wasn't going on. We have to be, you know, have to have the V in order to fly. I know you can fly within the United States. You can't fly outside the United States. So I'm never going to meet you guys. But you can't act like I'm not a part of your life. Here comes you see the halo. I ain't seen the halo in a long time. I used to call it the ring. But if y'all notice, at the top of that halo, there is a hook thing. And it's been there since Rebecca used to be with us. Rebecca G. It's a hook. It's a hook like this. But guess what it is? Dum, dum, da, da. It's a craft. It is a craft of the long neck beans. Some of these beans' necks are so long, aren't they, Riz? I mean, it's just like those long neck people that used to wear the braces just to get their neck like that. That's how these beans are. But their head looks kind of like a dog. And there's reason I conclude that these were really half beast or half whatever and human is because there's no way from different regions that all of them were wearing the same mask. They didn't even know each other. The Egyptians did not build the pyramids either, but that's another show. They were built helped by the Palladians for energy and stuff. It doesn't stop at the pyramids, y'all. The pyramids underground go all the way across everywhere. But, oh, isn't it crazy that, where do y'all think Atlantis sunk? Or do y'all think it sunk or disappeared? That's the question. Because I think Atlantis has a lot to do with it as well. I think that's where all of the light beings lived. Sumerians really had wings, man. They make it look like costumes. No, they're very real, y'all. To me. Just to me. See, I look at stuff like this. You see this right here? Boom. Like, why is that there? Why is it shaped like that? Why does it move as a whole? These are questions that you should be asking. Like these wispies. All right, look. It feels so good that I can say this stuff now with confidence because I know. Like right here. See the way this bow goes out? It looks like it's coming towards you. That's because it's bowing around something. Like, boop, right there, boop. See what I'm saying? And the trail that's in the middle of it is bowing out. That's because there's a sphere there or some type of object. And they move so slow. Oh, now I can see the whole thing. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Yep. And they speak to me through intercoms. Like that that alarm that started going off talking about, I don't know what it said. It scared me a little bit. Look at there. You see it? This right here is moving as a whole, y'all. As a whole. That shouldn't look like that. You see how it's coming out? Boop, boop, boop. You see that right there? And no, when I do all that, y'all, screen shoot it. If you just screen shoot it, in your privacy of your own home, by yourself, nobody has to see that you're trying to edit the sky. Shouldn't be embarrassed by that, because when y'all really see this, y'all gonna be like, oh my God. Your heart's gonna fail you because you're not gonna know what you're looking at. But it's beyond us. They're much big. Whatever's going on is much bigger than us, y'all. And they've been here a long time, and they're moving in slow motion. Okay, here we go. Right up here, this little dark area coming in. Sorry. I talk to myself too when I'm out here filming. See that little dark area? It's dark for a reason. Oh, we have filters. Hold on, I can do a filter. Ooh, let's show y'all something. Let's see. Whoa, I don't know what the hell that is. We're not doing that again. I'm just playing. I don't know what I'm doing because I can't see. Look at that. Can't see that definition? Boy, look at that. Da-da-da-da-da. Look at that. Maybe y'all can't see it, but I'm saying, at least try. All you do is screen shoot it and play with it, contrast and light. You too can see it. And it moves as a whole. They don't separate. That's why they're trailing so much right there, because that's what they're covering up, so you can't see it. It kind of looks like a bird craft. Like this is his chest, his head, wing just a little bit. Let's see. Look at that. Shouldn't be like that. This dude, see, he's still keeping his shape too. Ooh. What's really crazy is when you see the top of the trees really blowing hard and the clouds are staying still. Or like in Planet X Hunter in his time lapses, y'all can clearly see where the clouds are moving one way and then moving another way. And they're moving like all kind of different directions. But you got the ones that move as a whole. That should tell y'all something. Just saying. And there's platforms too. I don't know if y'all watch Beth and Butterbud, but there are platforms. You hear me? Platforms. Let me see what this looks like. That they do come down on. They travel through light too, y'all. They travel that beam of light. The beam, sunbeam. That's why they've always been drawn. They've always been noticed. They've always been respected. I mean, beams a lot. Some places, I think, like in not Italy, Africa is no. Anyway, they have things that they built like out of clay, and a beam of light can come through it and it'll play music. There's more to the beam from the sun, those lights, than you know. Look at this. Let me get up. Let me move away from that landline. I mean that power line. Look at that. Oh. But what really gets me is look at definition. Woohoo! See, I get excited. You see the definition coming up. Here, here, here. I'm just gonna be still for a minute and see what they do. What really gets me, the first time they blink, like I want to talk to y'all about stories like that. If you see them like I do, like they blinked at me the first time years ago and I freaked out. I peed on myself. I actually peed on myself. Sure did. First time I saw a crab dip out of the sky. Oh, we got something coming up way up here. First time I saw a crab dip out of the sky, it kind of dipped down. It looked just like the Mayans calendar. Just the bottom half of it just dipped down from the sky. Boy, that scared the hell out of me, but that was them proving to me that they were real. That they're really out there. I'm not crazy. Look at that. And then I get to the point, I got a feeling, yeah, they're murking the sun. You know why? Because the halo is about to be seen. So definition of the halo. Anybody know? Is it an actual planet or a sphere behind the sun? Or is it attached? Because I tell you what, there's a lot of movies coming out. Look at that trail. It hasn't, it's only, the whole thing has moved that way. But I see a mean mug face right there. What is it? Sphere there? What is that? I can't see. I can't even see that with the naked eye. Uh-oh. Look at that point. Boom, boom. Y'all can't see that point. That is a point. It won't let me scroll down. Come on now. Go. There you go. Look at that. Oh, that looks like a big... Ooh, look at that big... It looks like a big penis. Circumcised. Oh, Lord. Whew, sorry. Look at that little birdie right there. Hi, bird. I don't know if he's real or not. He might not be real. He might just be witnessing what I'm doing. I mean, I got to check everything around y'all, especially them damn things that make all the noise. They only come out every 17 years, what they call. Those things, I don't think those are real. Uh-oh, that definition. Definition. It's right here. See this? Whatever this is, it's just getting closer and closer. Look at that. Mm-hmm. And you got to get in there. You got to get in there. Just look at the shape of these things. There's no way. There's a puffy clouds. Come on, y'all. Y'all take that back to elementary if you want to, too. I mean, come on, really? It just is. Oh, and that sun is beaming. My battery's about to die again. But I got a feeling I'm going to be going live a lot today. I'm going to see if... Whoa. See this right back here? See that? Bam. Bam. I might go live on Instagram. See how this says not moved? It's because it's a hole. It's a structure. It's a hole. And it's just starting to pierce. Like, pierce. Pierce. Look at that. Oh, gonna get a face in a minute. Watch. And y'all, Planet X Hunter, you gotta go to his channel. You can clearly see with his, oh God, don't you have the P900? Oh, I want one so bad. If I had a P900, y'all, I would just tent it out here. I'd just put me a tent. Like right out here somewhere. And I would move. I would keep that thing on me. I looked in the pawn shop for one, but I couldn't find one. Look at this. Right there. There's something there. That's not weird to y'all. But I was going to say with his P900, guys, you can see how the sun, I mean, the light in the sky, not the sun, but it overexposes. Like he could move right here to, ooh, look at this coming in. He could move to the left. There's be the sun. Now he'll move to the right where the sun is not and it's overexposed. Look at that guy looking like Dr. Seuss. Overexposure. Boy, I've never ever got bored with this, y'all. So I encourage everybody out there, if you think you see something that doesn't look, they've got you looking for little UFOs and saucers and stuff. Don't do that. It's the entire sky. It's the entire sky, okay? That's what you need to be looking out for. Look at that. And the fact that the clouds move as a whole, that's just a telltale sign. They'll smack you on your wrist for not understanding that. They just move as a whole. Shapeshifter. Okay, what's going on there? Whoa. All right, let's change one filter and I'm gonna let y'all go. Oh, snap. What'd I do? I did something. Uh-oh. What'd I do? Go away. Okay. I just forget. All right, let's go to bum ba bum bum bum. Let's try this guy. All right, that guy. I forgot that YouTube has that. Whoa. See, now look at the definition. Whew. Look in the middle. The thing has not moved, y'all. I mean, it's moving, but as a whole. All right, let's look at the sun one more time. Whoa. Whew. Boy, my grandson likes Coco Melon, right? A damn cartoon. I'm telling y'all, if you listen, I mean, he has me watch it all the time. My son took him off of it, though, but in Coco Melon, y'all, they have sounds and tunes and frequencies that they're snatching up these kids because when it first comes on, it goes, zzz, my son, my grandbaby EJ Elliot can be asleep and he will get up out of his sleep as soon as he hears it. Now, Coco Melon is the only cartoon that I've seen out there that actually they're still singing about a yellow sun. They're still singing about a yellow sun. And my thing is like, people will argue you down talking about, well, it's only yellow upon horizon. Hold on, let me change the filter. It's only yellow upon her. What the hell? It's only yellow upon rising and setting. Let me tell you, I want to talk to somebody that's 50 like me, because it used to be yellow all day. Used to be yellow all day. I can get back to normal if I look weird. You ready to go potty? It used to be yellow all day. Sunrise, did this little thing up there. It's white. Now, what do light bulbs do whenever they get ready to blow? They go whoop. They got that big bright. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it's a sun. I don't think it's a sphere. I don't think it's a flaming ball on fire. Now, how these entities do it up there with all that heat, I don't know. Maybe there's a difference between here and there. Maybe they're not feeling it. We feel it down here, and I'm just standing out there just now. It was hot as hell. Now, how they get that close to it, I don't know. That's yet to be told, but it's not a flaming yellow ball on fire. It's not. So I guess we can all say that we appreciate the fact that they kept us, warm and cold and allowed us to grow food on Gaia. But other than that, what really have you learned as far as you? Got to get an education. That means you got to learn everything that they do. You better go to church. You're not a Christian. You got to learn everything that they do. Stop all that nonsense. Learn something for yourself. Do something outside of that box that we were never in. Make something happen for yourself. I guarantee you, with us ascending like we are, and the more people are waking up, something good will happen to you. You just got to think positive, stay positive, and forgive and forgive and forgive, and just mind your attitude. Stay in your lane. Mind your business. And pray. Just pray for others more than you do yourself. And things will start happening. You too will start seeing things. It might not be stuff in the sky. You might start dreaming like I do. So, my battery's about to die, but I love you guys so much. I love y'all so much. And Sandy loves you too. See, she's licking at her belly. See? Her belly is so red. Can I put calamine lotion on her? I don't think it'll bother her, right? She's all red though, right where her scar is from. Aww. Okay, let me go attend to my dog. And I'm going live later, y'all. Please join me. I'm asking all Sky community, whether you know me or not, but especially if you know me, you help me get to where I am right now. I need you. Riz, I wrote down your number. I will email you and ask you what's a good time to call. I just don't want to, just call you. So, I miss you. And I need you back. Come on, Chief Strongbow. You're my main one. Come on back. Please. I love you so much. I just want to touch base with you and get to know y'all a little better other than YouTube, because our time is limited. I'm excited about it. I need y'all. I need y'all. Okay? I can't speak. I can barely enunciate, much less keep talking for myself or to myself. So, I love y'all. I love you. You too, Kelly. Y'all tell your family I said hi. And keep your head up. I know, you gotta go outside. I love y'all. Please don't take this video lightly. I'm really serious. I'm gonna get on y'all's darn nerves until we can all get together. At least once or twice. Maybe 3 times. Bye, y'all. I look forward to y'all's videos today. Kelly, stream more than 10 seconds, please. Love y'all. Bye.